Are you interested in housing and really would like to get all of the new structural patterns? Or would you like to make some money? Let me show you how. Hello, it's Icy. Yes, that's right. It has come to my attention that not everybody is aware of the daily quests and what you can get from them through in the Reach or the Markarth expansion. And I think you should know, because this is a great way of getting some very, very cool patterns, either because you are a housingmancer and you just want to make those patterns for yourself, or because you want to sell them to other players. If you are selling them around the time of this video, and this is not a very old video by the time you see it, these patterns are worth hundreds of thousands of gold still at this stage, depending on which ones you're trying to sell. They are very worthwhile, and I think you should get them. So you need to be in the Reach. So the Reach is the 4th quarter DLC for 2020 for the Elder Scrolls Online. You can access it either by paying for it with crowns, so I think it's like 2,000 crowns, it's not a lot, or if you have the Elder Scrolls Online Plus subscription service, that will give you access to it as well. The Reach is a great zone to own if you don't have it, because it does include the Vadashran Hollows Arena, which is one of the really good, challenging single-player combat areas, so it's actually a really good DLC to own anyway. But we're here in Markarth, the town that was originally seen in Skyrim, the original Skyrim, but we're here and we have some quest givers. So these are daily quests. There is one for a delve, which I'll pick up. There is one for a world boss, which we'll pick up, and there is one for a Harrowstorm, and I'll pick that one up as well. Now, there are also daily quests in Solitude as well. So in the Western Skyrim expansion, there is one for a Harrowstorm there as well. You can pick up the Solitude Harrowstorm quest and this one, and just kill the Harrowstorm here in the Reach, and it will count for both. So I would actually recommend that you do that as well. Now, if you do the main quest through this zone, you'll actually unlock another daily, who is down here. And then you can talk to this guy as well. Now, I don't think that these ones actually give you patterns. These actually give you a different reward box compared to the others. But it's worthwhile picking up if you've done the main quest through the zone anyway. So, there are, on the map, 2 delves. So one here, and one over here, and there are a total of 3 daily quests that you can do in each of the delves. Your character will only be able to pick up one by themselves, but if, for example, you're in a group, somebody else might be able to share one of the other variations of the quests with you. There are 2 world bosses, one here on the surface, and one underground down here. And once again, there are a total of 3 variations of the quests you can pick up, and somebody can share those with you if you're in a group with somebody else. Alternatively, you can pick them up on different characters and just go through and do different quests on different characters as well. The quests are very easy. They literally are for the delve. It's just a run through, collect the bits that you need to collect. For the Harrowstorm, it's just kill a Harrowstorm, sort of be there, get some hits on the final boss, and then that will count. And for the world boss, it's just as long as you get some hits on the final world boss and activate the whatever little activation points it is that are near the world boss that you need to do. So let's miss the Harrowstorm, naturally, but I will come back when I've completed these quests to show you what you get. So the Harrowstorms and delves are fairly straightforward, but there is actually a mechanic for this particular world boss, so I thought I would show you this one. The ads that you need to kill before she appears are actually very tough, and you do need to be careful. It's pretty easy to get one-shotted by the big guy amongst them. So you can see these 4 little kind of slimes that are connected to the main boss, as well as the growing circle. You need to kill the slimes before the circle reaches the outside, and if you do, she'll be stunned. And then you can actually damage her significantly better. If you can't kill the 4 slimes before the circle reaches the outside, anybody within the circle will die. So you do need to keep an eye on how fast those slimes are dying versus how much the circle is growing. Nothing really happens if the circle grows as long as you're outside of it. The process will just start again quite quickly and it will grow again. You can keep damaging her while the slimes are here, but it's actually quite slow, and obviously you can't effectively do... I have to come out and see. Nope, they got it. You can't effectively do melee damage while the circle is growing as well, so if you don't kill all 4 of the slimes, basically you can just keep going after the circle's grown, and then you just keep doing it again and again. She's actually quite tough. Possibly some people can solo her, but she's actually significantly tougher than the other world boss. The one thing I'd say about the Reach is it's not very big. It doesn't take you very long to unlock all of the way shrines, but the easiest way to get down to this world boss here, rather than come through all of this lot, is to actually come down this particular lift. So, and the entrance to this lift is right here. So the Nelzadbar Great Lift is the one that would take you down closest to the world boss underground, and once you're there you can then unlock this other way shrine, which will then get you back to the surface fairly quickly. Or you can take the lift instead, that's fine, but yeah, that will get you there. So once you've finished your 3 quests, or 4 if you're doing the extra one, and return to the fine city of Markarth, you just return to the quest givers and then turn in the quest and pick up a Markarth reward coffer. So let's pick up our reward coffers and see what we get. So you will have a chance inside these to get the special Praxis Markarth furnishings. Now let's see if we get lucky by picking one of these up. Nope, not that one. The other thing you'll get in here are the Arcandens sprockets, the crafting material that you need to make the Reach furniture of all of its varying sorts. So that's the new Dwarven styles and the Markarth floor patterns and all the things that you can get from these boxes as well. You also use this to make the new style that's for the Reach as well, and you can pick those up also from these reward coffers. Nope, nothing in this one, so I will show you some of the ones I picked up earlier. So I do these quests on several characters, as many as I can fit in a night's work, and then usually what I do is dump all of the recipes that I pick up over into the banker so that I can move them all onto this character, because this is the character who will either learn the recipes or craft them, depending, learn them or sell them basically. So what did we pick up on other tunes? So we have the Markarth floor circular, so we can preview that here like this. I will link to a previous video which has got a preview of all of these furnishings, though at the time that was only on the public test server, so I didn't have any clear information about how to actually get the furnishings. So this floor, very, very nice, and it can be used up or down. The stairway, wide, which we have to preview again separately, we can't just select through them. So very nice, attractive stairway. Also underneath it actually is quite a nice sort of pathway as well. And another one that I've picked up at some point is this lovely, lovely walkway. Actually, that's a new one and I haven't seen people learning that one before. So if you're wanting to find these in Guild Traders, you would go in and look for Praxis Markarth, will probably give you most of these recipes. As of time of recording, the green recipes are still probably selling for 20 to 50,000 gold, roughly. I would expect the prices to drop down to eventually, after say a couple of months, the prices will drop down to say 3,000 gold, something along those lines. The blue recipes are still selling for, I guess, around the 80 to 100,000 gold, depending. And they are likely to drop down to, I guess, around the 20,000 gold mark eventually. And the purple recipes are selling, well, kind of for whatever you can get for them. 500,000. I sold a couple early on, like on the first day or two. I found a purple one. I sold it for 1.3 million. So you can get good prices for these, but yes, the prices will drop over time. For example, if we take a look in here, the same sort of thing, same sort of construction furnishing patterns can be found in Solitude as well by doing the Solitude dailies the same way. So, for example, the purple fireplaces, you can see the average price of those recipes there is around sort of the 20,000 mark, maybe the 15,000 mark. The tents are worth a lot less, so the tents are only worth sort of around the 7,000 mark. So that gives you an indication of where the prices are likely to go to. But if you're a housingmancer, I would suggest, if you're not the sort of person who has to collect everything, then I would suggest that right now you actually sell your patterns instead, because enough are going to come through that you can just buy them. You can literally just buy them later when the prices have come down and learn them if there's anything you don't know. Or if you're going to keep doing these daily quests, you can just sell them instead. You can just learn the ones that you get doubles of and perhaps sell the others. If you're a collect them all type of person, then you're going to learn them first and sell what you get. But it's better to sell them now because prices will drop significantly, especially if a lot of people are doing these quests. And by the number of people who are logged in on the Reach, who are there doing the delves and doing the Harrowstorms and the world bosses, there are still quite a lot of people doing these quests. So I would expect prices to drop quickly, and possibly more rapidly than the Solitude quest did. So if you are interested in finding some of the other furnishing patterns that come in the Reach, check out my other video about farming the patterns in Bethazel. Thank you very much for watching. I do a lot of housing over in the Elder Scrolls Online over at twitch.tv/ICYIC, and I would like to see you there. Come and say hello, that would be very nice. I'm on the stream team as well, so I have giveaways fairly often, and that's actually one of the best things, is to give copies of the game away, as well as other things from in here, like crowns and pets and all sorts of stuff. That's actually really fantastic. So come throw me a follow over there as well. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.